What's up, Giants fans? Back at it here with another New York Giants video. And in this video, I want to talk about the latest moves that Big Blue has made following their first preseason game against the Detroit Lions. But before we get there, folks, friendly neighborhood reminder to please check us out on our social media platforms on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Big Blue Avenue. Love all our fans and appreciate all of your support. So let's get into the news of the day. Of course, there were some talks and press conferences this week that Joe Schoen will be waiting to extend safety Xavier McKinney, or at least negotiate him about an extension until after the 2023 season. There was also talks in the media today about Adoree Jackson possibly pursuing a full-time role as the slot nickel corner, which is fairly interesting. And then most importantly, the Giants go ahead and sign an offensive tackle in Julien Davenport. This guy was a fourth-round pick in 2017 by the Houston Texans. He was traded as part of the Laramie Tunsil deal to the Miami Dolphins. He spent 2 seasons there, one with the Colts, one with the Bears, most recently on the Cardinals practice squad last season. Most amount of action he's seen was in 2021. Played in 9 games with 4 starts for the Indianapolis Colts. He played next to Mark Lewinsky for a few games, Giants' current right guard, back when Glow was with the Colts. And he does have some familiarity with some of the players on this football team. 32 starts in his career, 60 total games. And what he brings to the table is his wingspan. He has 36.5-inch arms, and according to Nick Filato, a really good analytics guy, mentioned how this ranking for him is in the 98th percentile as far as the longevity of his arms. So amongst NFL offensive tackles, that's really, really good if you're 98%. 6'7", 315 pounds, a local guy out of Paulsboro, New Jersey. Went to Bucknell, and after seeing the way Corey Cunningham and Wyatt Davis played on Friday night against the Detroit Lions, backups, third stringers, I was very disappointed in both of their performances. I think they should both be cut sooner than later, especially Cunningham. At least Davis is 24 and still trying to find a home at a position in this league. Cunningham has been in the league for a long time now, and he just hasn't cut it. Clearly an upgrade, in my opinion. I mean, this guy has 32 career starts, so this isn't a guy that's a scrub by any means. Possibly they might not be too impressed with the development of Matt Pert either. You know, over his past 3 years, he hasn't done much. He started a few games here and there, but Matt Pert really hasn't fit well. He has not lived up to the expectations. So maybe Davenport is brought on this roster not just fill a 90-man spot to potentially replace Cunningham and Davis or be a practice squad guy. He could potentially be in the role of the swing tackle position behind Evan Neal and Andrew Thomas. And, of course, Evan Neal is still in concussion protocol, so this plays a factor as well. I think this is a good upgrade over both Cunningham and Davis. I think Davenport has proven he is better in pass protection throughout his time in this league. Quick friendly neighborhood reminder, folks, before I get to the next move, to support our sponsor, BetUS. You can sign up with our promo code below at Join125. There's a 125% sign-up bonus where you can bet on the go, anywhere, anytime. That's BetUS, America's #1 favorite sports book where the game begins. Make sure to go check those guys out. Now, Giants made another move today. They claimed linebacker Ray Wilborn off waivers from the Denver Broncos. This is a hybrid inside linebacker safety type of player who can play special teams. He played 10 snaps for the Broncos on defense in their preseason game last week. He also saw 4 on special teams. This is a 6'3", 230-pound guy. He's a little light, but this is a guy who has played in the regular season before, played in the final 2 games for Denver last season, 2022. Originally an undrafted free agent by the Atlanta Falcons in 2020, was released, spent some time on the practice squads of the Green Bay Packers and Denver Broncos. And a little fun fact about Wilborn, his cousin is Reuben Drones, who was on the Giants' 2007 Super Bowl squad. I don't think much of this signing. I think the Giants are content with what they have at linebacker. Although I could see him possibly playing a role on special teams if there's an injury, because right now you have the 2 undrafted rookie free agents that won't make the team, and then you have 5 at least ahead of Wilborn and Okereke, McFadden, Beavers, Coughlin, and Brown. So let's see. Let's see what Wilborn can do. See if he can bring something to the table. One other move the Giants released, offensive lineman, or waived, I should say, injured offensive lineman Devery Hamilton suffered an injury to his lower left leg last Tuesday in a first joint practice with the Detroit Lions. Played in 9 games for the Giants last season, 39 snaps as a reserve tackle, and 38 on special teams. So Devery Hamilton was with the Giants for quite a bit. Again, this could be part of the reason why they signed Davenport to take his spot. I'm not sure if there's a roster spot that still needs to be voided because the Giants brought in 2 and waived 1. So we'll see what happens. If Hamilton clears waivers, the Giants will likely put him on season-ending IR. Not so sure what's going to happen, though. You know, Devery Hamilton was a long shot to make this roster anyway. So, yeah, I'm interested to see what happens with the offensive line depth. That's really my concern at this point. I have a good general feel as to who the 5 starters will be, but who makes it behind them is the real question. Folks, if you like what you watch, make sure to check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Big Blue Avenue. We appreciate all of your support as always, and I'll catch you all on the next video. Without further ado, let's go Big